damn it! This stupid fucking game. I'm never gonna get through it at this rate. So, is this the part where I ask you exactly why you've been looking at me? Don't pretend like you don't know what you're doing. You might think that I didn't, catch you, but you have been staring at either me or the game for like well over 15 minutes, and it is getting a little creepy, not gonna lie. So, what's up with that? If you're just looking to tell me I'm bad, don't worry, I am 100% aware of that fact. Yeah, sure. If you got a question, why bother hiding it? Go ahead, ask away. What's up? That's it? Wait. Let me get this straight. You have been watching me play this video game, arcade game, same thing, for 15 minutes, just because you wanted to play together? You could've just asked. Even if you didn't immediately ask, I'm sure you saw how bad I was, so... Honestly, all the help is appreciated, I guess. Sure, join me. So, is there anything I'm supposed to know? How much have you played this game? Hard to say, huh? Well then, let me ever so kindly rephrase it so you can understand. Roughly, how much money have you put in this game? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Okay, you're one of those types who plays a lot of arcade games, it seems. Jesus Christ. It's not that bad, huh? Sweetheart, what you just said is what I make in like half a month at my part-time job. And that is on one arcade machine, mind you. So, frankly, I am terrified to know what the total amount is that you spend in this arcade. Right. Just that one game, huh? No, I'm not calling you a liar, not by any means. It's just that, well, hypothetically, let's say you have indeed spent a lot of money on this game, and let's say you've played every other arcade game here maybe 10 times. I feel like that's a pretty generous estimate. Well, each game is about $1, and there are quite a lot of games, so the total quite quickly ramps up, don't you think so? Fine. Be in denial all you want. Your gaming addiction will not stop you from spending that much money, even if you know it's a problem. So, I guess that leads into my follow-up question. How is it that I have, in fact, never seen you here before? Well, I would say I frequent this arcade pretty regularly. I'd say twice or 3 times a week. Depends, really. I don't do much. It's mainly just a place to hang out and play a few games, but nowhere near the amount that you play, but I'm curious. I've never really seen you around here. I mean, I've seen you here like twice, and that's about it. One of which where you were staring me down for 15 minutes because you wanted to play a video game, so I've gotta say, not impressed. You really have to work on your first impressions. I'm just joking, you're fine. Seriously though, how come I've never seen you around? Are you a regular here? Right, yeah, no, I never usually come at weekdays, so I guess that would make sense as to why I never see you around. There's a guy on the left, Never mind, I guess you've got this handled. No, I'm just gonna tell you right now, saying with a proud face that you have memorized every map in this arcade game is not an accomplishment you should be proud of, sweetheart. What's with the face? Is it because I called you sweetheart? Don't try and flatter yourself too much. It's just a old habit, if anything. Putting that aside, though, it's not like I can judge you for memorizing an entire arcade game. Wouldn't be the first time that anyone's done that. And it wouldn't be the first time if I had done it, because there are quite a few arcade games in here that I played for just a little bit too long. Yeah, right? It's something you are never proud to admit, but it just happens when you're playing these games. You start picking up the rhythm, picking up enemies if you're playing that kind of game, picking up strategies, and eventually, you'll know the arcade game from the inside out. It's not a proud achievement, but hey, if you play a lot of arcade games, this is just the point you'll get to, and we nerds have to live with it. Another question, huh? Go ahead, shoot. I don't look like the kind of person to play arcade games, huh? Should I see that as a compliment or as an insult? Or maybe both? Strangely enough, you're not the first person that's told me that, I guess. I don't know what you're expecting now. Are you expecting me to just be here, like brown hair, brown eyes, glasses, nerdy look? I don't know. What can I say? I like arcade games. I tried getting into home gaming, but that's no fun. It's all about the feel of an arcade, you know? The shitty music, the buttons, the feeling of just playing an arcade, the slightly compressed sound. It has its charm. Yeah, I will admit, the only downside is I'm pretty sure I could have bought an Xbox and a PlayStation with the amount of money that I've thrown into one of these arcade games alone. But it is always nice to know that there are still some people who truly appreciate the good games. Like yourself then, I guess, since you frequent this place. Nah, I would hardly call that an over-exaggeration, to be honest. There are a lot of people who I saw in this arcade once, and then never again, because, oh, this game is bullshit, or, oh, this is a ripoff, but honestly, let's just get real. People just have to get good. Seriously though, to see a regular in an arcade, well, for me at least, doesn't happen often, so I'll take what I can get. And if what I got is you, then I would say I'm off to a pretty good start with people that frequent this arcade. You know, minus that whole staring me down for 15 minutes thing. You really are not going to live that down for quite a while if I see you here more often. Yes, I am positive. You're not gonna live that down, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Watch out for the guy in the...
Game over.
On the right. Yes, fine, I will admit that is 100% my fault, because I did distract you. That was a lot of fun, though. And I feel like you could have done that solo. I feel like I wasn't helping at all. Well, you know, I did beat my PB, even if it was with me getting carried, but hey, I'll have to give you my thanks later. Ah, shit, look at the time. I've gotta get going, but before that, I have one more question. Well, okay, this is going to sound weird, but to be fair, you were weird at the start, so I feel like I get a pass, you know, to be weird at the end. Can I have your number? Well, it's just, I mean, from the little that we talked, you seem pretty cool, and it'd honestly be really nice to have someone to go to the arcade with, and you're kinda cute too, but that's besides the point, and I was just wondering if I could get your number, you know, so I can text you when and go to the arcade next time or when I'm free. Jeez, don't scare me like that. I thought you were gonna say no for a second. Yeah, I'd like to go together next time too. Fuck it. Look at me for a moment. That right there is a little taste of how I feel about you after today. Well, judging by the blush on your face, I'll see it as you are not completely repelled by my existence. So I'll see that as a good sign. I'll catch you later, sweetheart.